Hi there, and welcome to N4's Analytics How It's Done video series. And these videos are not necessarily meant to be step-by-step tutorials, but more to show you how we build some requests that organizations ask of us. This particular organization has an ISO dashboard, and they just need some enhancements to it. We've got a lot of good stuff on the screen here. They've filtered down all their fires for the last year by structure fires. They've gone and made sure that at least one unit went arrival. They've broken them down by incident type. They've counted how many were under 320 seconds, and then how many times a second unit went arrival, and then how many times a second unit went arrival within 560 seconds. The particular request from this organization was to get incident numbers and dates for these particular calls. We're going to dig right into it. I'm going to build this out and just have you all follow along with me. So I'm going to hit Edit in the upper hand corner here, and then I'll select Add. And what that does is get me into the visualization builder area. Next, I'm going to hit Add New Visualization, and then I'll hit Enhance Table. And for this department, we're looking at incidents. We're not digging too much into responses. We want to look at the incident numbers for these calls. So I'm going to select this one right here, the incident index, not the apparatus. And then now we've landed in our enhanced table builder area here. We have 11,000 plus calls here, and we want to split these up into something that's a little more palatable so we can get some identifying information for them. And to do that, we're going to select Split Rows, which is going to divvy these calls up, and we're going to select Aggregation, and we're going to select Terms. That's where we're going to live probably 85% of the time when we're in enhanced table, because we're taking the terms or the data that you're feeding the system and we're chopping up our incidents in a way that we can see that data. So now that I've select term, I'm going to select a field here that I want to look at. And there's lots of little ways I could scroll through this. That would take quite a while. I give myself a little more real estate here. But I'm going to do the easiest. I'm just going to type in incident number because we know that's what we want to look by. And we can see incident number pops right up. Now I know that 5 incidents isn't going to be enough for me, so I'm going to change this. I'm going to change it to, we'll go 10,000, only because we may want to see a few years worth of data. And we're going to call this an incident number. That makes sense. That'll be the title for it. Now, when I click on play, you're going to see our 11,000 plus incidents are now chopped up into rows that are a little bit more palatable to see. So as we said before, maybe we want a little more information than just an incident number. I'm going to repeat the process I just did. I'm going to split rows. I'm going to select a term because those are the terms or the data fields that we're receiving from your organization. And then in this case, maybe I want to do the date. So the event opened time. So if I can do a date here, if I scroll down, you see I have date up here in the upper left-hand corner. And let's look and do the date opened. And then same thing, we'll type in date. And now when I hit play, you're going to see we have the date of the incident. All right, and to help us divide these up a little bit more, one more time, we're just going to put one more field in here, same thing. I'm going to hit split rows. I'm going to come over here to aggregation and select terms. And we'll use another identifying term. In this particular case, that identifying term, let's do first due area. That's always good to know. If we know the address of the first due area, maybe this will help us find those calls on the fly. Change our label here to first due. And I'll hit play. All right, so now we have the first due area, we have the date, and we have the incident number. And last thing we're going to do is just clean this up. Everybody sees the column over here with the ones, right? Not really relevant for this particular data set that we're looking at. So let's go ahead and hide it. Let's get rid of it. So to do that, I'm going to click on Options. And then the way these are set up is that each column has a number, and it starts with 0. That's the important thing. It starts with 0. From the left to the right, we have 0, 1, 2, 3. Which means that column number 3 is the guy that we want to hide. We don't really care about column 3. If I put a 3 in here and now hit play, you're going to see that column 3 with that count that's not relevant for this particular data set is going to go away. All right. So now that we've done that, maybe we want to change this to show 20 just to give us a little more. And I hit play one more time. So now you can see it's going to give me 20 results to that dashboard. Now I just hit save. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to call this incidents by incident number. I'll put my initials at the end just so I can find it quick and easy. And then lastly, I'm going to hit save and add to dashboard. I'll resize this guy. You can see it dropped it right in here for me. Remember these 140 calls that we had. So maybe we give ourselves some real estate there. We resize this so it fits on the screen. And then that's it. We've accommodated their request. They wanted to see the incident number, the date, and the first due area. As always, in the bottom right-hand corner, there's step-by-step instructions on how we got here, so you may reference it in the future. Thanks and have a great day.